It's the early way, yeah. It's the early way, yeah, yeah. It's the early way, yeah. It's the early way, yeah, yeah. It's the early way, it's the early way, yeah, 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 yeah. It's the early. What's up? I'm Early Earl. I thank y'all for hitting these YouTube streets and coming on down here to the early way. I'm coming at y'all with another review, and this is for Zodiac House, Season 3, Episode 7, When It All Falls Down. Oh, when it all falls down. I'm telling you all, it all falls down. Oh, when it all falls down. Shout out to Kanye West for that. But this is another NOWTHATSTV review, and y'all, let's get into it. Y'all tune in with me. So the episode begins with a message that pops up on the screen, and the message reads, earlier while Becca was asleep, Pootie tried to enter her room, causing Becca to attack Pootie. Ari intervened to help Pootie, but ended up getting attacked by Becca too. And we're going to get into that, y'all. Then we shoot over to Coco. She in her room, she talking to the camera, well, she talking to us, and she talking about Narkiss, about how Narkiss needed to go home, and how when they went up in that twist room, Coco said she whooped Narkiss' ass. But Coco, you only missing that one time you whooped Narkiss' ass in that twist room. What about all the other times? What about those? And I'm like, Coco, let it the fuck go. Narkiss is gone, and you still acting salty. Sweeten the fuck up. Put a little sugar in your tongue. You know, sweeten up. Smile. You know, be happy. That girl gone. She at the house. You should be cool by now. Pootie ends up busting in the room, running from Becca. So, y'all, this is where we get into the message that popped up on the screen. Well, you know, Pootie was messing with Becca while she was asleep. So this when, you know, Becca ends up getting up, and Pootie ends up busting in the room where Coco was. And, you know, then out of nowhere, you know, Becca comes after Pootie, then out of nowhere, Ari comes up and throws powder on Becca. She got the baby powder in her hand. She come out there running after Becca, who's running after Pootie, and she throw the powder on Becca. They get to throwing bowls, y'all. They get to fighting. And from the looks of it, Becca was winning. Security breaks up the fight, and in true NOWTHATSTV fashion, Ari ends up spitting. But y'all, look, the spit didn't land on Becca. It landed on the security guard's face. And I'm like, ugh. I would have let Becca go and let her whoop on Ari some more if I was at security. I would have let Becca go and told Becca to beat her ass some more. Let that shit landing on me. I would have lost my job that day. Security guard, he was even pissed about that shit too. That's some nasty stuff right there. But the security ends up separating them, leaving Ari upstairs and taking Becca downstairs with Ari's wig that she snatched off her head. Matt gets up after hearing all the commotion. He still got crust in his eyes. His morning breath still on 10. He goes out on the balcony to talk with Ari to see what's going on. So he goes out there. Ari pacing back and forth. She mad, saying all she want to do is fight. She don't care if she go home. Becca was hitting her with something while they was fighting, and she couldn't get her grip on it. She felt like Becca was hitting her with the roller tape, and it had threw her off. She couldn't really get into her flow of fighting. So that's why I say it looked like Becca won, because Becca caught her by surprise. I would say all she want to do is fight again, and really she only going after Becca because of some shit Pootie did. Pootie snatched the flag. Becca was mad. So since Becca mad, they trying to jump in and fight for Pootie. And I'm like, y'all need to sit y'all ass down. Pootie's throwing all this shit. Let Pootie handle this shit by himself. The fuck y'all keep hopping up for Pootie for? Downstairs, we got Becca, y'all. You know, she on the phone. She talking to somebody we don't know. And Nina down there, too, because she trying to see what had happened. Becca on the phone sliding, y'all. She going off. She saying how people acting like they riding for Pootie is corny. She can't believe how Pootie came into her room and came at her. She's shaking, y'all. She angry. She upset. And she can't even focus on J. Marie, the girl who blacked her out because some new shit keep popping up. Then she say she can't fight no nigga bitch, referring to Pootie. She talking about a nigga bitch? A nigga bitch? It is weird. She say they want camera time. That's why they saying that they taking up for Pootie. And it's crazy that they're doing all this when they don't even know Pootie's real name. They need to stop it. They're trying to gang up on her when really they need to be trying to join her. I'm like, okay, Becca, they're on the wrong team. She say, you're on the wrong team. So I guess Nina calls a meeting at this point because she trying to see what the hell happened. After she found out from Becca, she called the meeting. And y'all, Rose back. And I'm like, clap, 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 clap for Rose. A standing ovation. Rose been missing for the last 2 episodes, and I'm happy to see Rose. You know, she added a little something to the show. I like Rose. She out there with her shades on. She chilling. She smoking. Nita mad at the cast. She tell them that they doing too much. All that spitting, cut it out. That throwing shit, cut it out. All that hitting the cameras and all that, cut it out. Don't come complaining if you go in somebody's room and they fuck your ass up. This is what Nina's saying to them. Don't come complaining to her if y'all keep antagonizing and messing with somebody and they fuck your ass up. So after Nina says that, Rose stands up and says, I don't know why y'all think I went somewhere. Where I'm going? Where I'm going? Who gonna get me up out of here? Who gonna get me up out the house? Close eye and all, Rose still gonna be Rose. She gonna talk her shit and she gonna be the same. And that's what I can respect about Rose. She gonna talk her shit. And, you know, thumbs up to Rose. Then we switch over to Pootie. He mad. He walking around crying, y'all. He really upset because he wants to fight. I mean, he really throwing a tantrum. I really want to fight. Like, he mad because he want to fight. Guess who he want to fight, y'all? Guess who he crying downstairs to fight? Yes, y'all. I'm waiting. Yeah, you right. He crying because he want to fight Becca, y'all. And I'm like, boy, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere and let them nuts hit the floor, it's never that serious for you to be crying to want to fight a girl so bad. That is a girl. You are a boy. It's plenty of boys around that bitch that if you really wanted to fight Becca, call one of them out and they'll take the fade from you. Why you not doing that? Like, you got these girls, they jumping up for you, want to fight you. Call one of these niggas out around since you can't fight Becca. Call one of them out. With your soft ass, I do not like Pootie. Pootie get on my nerve. He's so mad, y'all. He say that, I kill you, ho. Y'all, this shit is beyond TV. And I'm like, well, what's so serious about it? You took her flag. And now you upset? So Matt comes, and he try to calm Pootie down. And I'm like, good, calm down, because I can't deal with him right now. Vegas his ass in his confessional and says that he didn't have to fight nobody because they look at him like he the big dog. And if he wanted a fight to happen in a house, it happened. If he wanted somebody to get slapped, they got slapped just because he wanted it to happen. So he was really around the house chilling with his feet up the whole time. And I'm like, babe, you give yourself too much credit for some shit that ain't happened. If you wanted somebody to fight, who was the person that you wanted to fight? Who's the person that you wanted to get slapped? Because I don't know. You're not the big dog that you think you is. So grab a chair next to Pootie and sit your ass down. The fuck wrong with you? So downstairs out back on a balcony, the wig that Becca had snatched off Ari's head, she gave it to Rose. And because she didn't like how Ari closed Rose's eyes, so she gifted Rose with the wig. Rose ended up whipping the wig up, y'all. Ripped that shit to pieces. All you heard was she was just tearing that wig up. And then she ended up placing the wig pieces around out back in the little flower beds. I'm like, Rose, cut it out, Rose. We know you mad at that girl, so you rip her wig up. Why you just want to go fight her again? You can see it with your good eye. You still got one good eye, Rose. You still can fight now. So Ari sees them from the inside of the house, and she calls them out. She says she hope they ready to fight since they whipping up her ribs. She told her, yeah, I hope y'all ready to fight. She calling out 3 people, Big Vern, Rose, and Becca. Them 3 people she calling out that say she hope they ready to fight. Vern comes in and she asks Ari, is you talking about me? So Vern want to know what was up. Ari say, yeah, I'm talking about you. When Vern heard that, she ran up on Ari and they got to fighting. The fighting really wasn't about nothing, but it had Ari so upset that they had her ass going on a rant talking about how big Vern is. You know, she was just talking about Vern and how she stood ready to fight again. One thing about Ari, she gonna fight and still ready to fight some or win or lose. I'm like, God damn, Ari, sit your big ass down. Becca and Danny ended up having a little conversation, and Becca wanted to know why Danny riding so hard for Pootie. Because if Pootie wins, he ain't gonna split the money with you. So why you riding so hard for that man? Danny says she ain't doing that no more, and she only stuck up for Pootie because Becca, you can't fight Pootie. Pootie's a guy, you a girl, it ain't gonna let y'all fight. So she stepped in to fight for Pootie. And I still don't understand why. Becca say Pootie touched her first. He came to her room bothering her, and anything she do is in defense. She told Danny don't lose her morals over somebody who last name or first name that she don't even know. They both women. Pootie touched her first. She is a woman. Hell, you ready to fight me for when he touched me first? And I'm with Becca. I fucks with Becca. Big Vern jumps in and says that don't nobody owe nobody no loyalty. And when Big Vern said that, the shit was settled. I guess they ain't that bitch scared of Big Vern. And I don't know why. So when it was time to get ready for the challenge, everybody was getting ready to go out back. Ari had slid over to Becca and snatched her pink wig off her head real quick. She snatched that pink wig off her head and ran to her room. I'm like, oh my God, they stealing wigs. They spitting, stealing wigs, fighting every goddamn minute. People eyes closed. They going home battered and bruised. Zodiac House is a trip. If y'all ain't watched Zodiac House, what are y'all watching? What are y'all watching? So, you know, we go out back for the challenge. Rose introduced the next challenge, which is called the Psyched Up Soccer. Yeah, but I'm going to call it Slip and Slide Soccer. Y'all remember Slip and Slide? Where they have a slide? Well, they ain't got no slide. They got like this big, it's like a big like pool. A big pool. The sides are inflated, but it's like, let me say, 4 inches high with holes on the ends of it where they got to kick the ball into the holes. It's like that. It's like slip and slide. I don't know. So, you know, then we get the game instructions. In the game, there are 4 players on each team. You got 2 defenders and 2 offense players. They can't cross the center line. The defenders block goals while the offense players tries to score. Bumping is okay, but no other physical contact. If you bump out, you have to wait for your team to score to get back in the game. So, you know, the air signs had 5 players. So, you know, they said 4 players on each team. The air sign got 5 players on their team, and the water sign had 3. So Rose chose Becca to join the water team with Ari, Pootie, and Bobo. I'm not like, they messy as fuck. Ari just got into it with both Pootie and, not Ari, but Becca got into it with both Pootie and Ari. Why y'all putting her on that team? Y'all could have chose any other person on the water team to put them on that team. I mean, what the fuck y'all doing? Y'all want problems to happen, I can see. So they start the game. The fire and air team face off first. And, you know, they on that bitch bumping, slipping, sliding, falling down, hitting each other. But, you know, the fire team won. The next team went up was the water team and the earth team. You know, they went next. You know, they on that bitch sliding, slipping, sliding, bumping, falling. And, you know, the earth won out of them. So the winning teams from each one, which is the fire and earth, they go against each other. And the fire side won the battle. So the fire side won the whole game. They was on that bitch slipping inside and falling over each other. But the game was a good game. It was a good game. I really enjoyed it. It was nice. So from that challenge, we switched over to the next challenge, which is their first individual challenge. And it was basically like some Fear Factor type of challenge where they had to eat and drink some nasty shit. So whoever wins this challenge becomes the winner, and the Zodiac Killer, they get named the Zodiac Killer. And the Zodiac Killer gains the ability to choose one player for a showdown and also achieves the immunity for eliminations. So that's good. So the first four up is Bobo, Chosen, Pound Cake, and Coco. Bobo was first, Coco was second, Chosen was third, and Pound Cake finished last. And everybody got dismissed so they can tally up the score. And that was the end of the episode. So we left off on a cliffhanger, basically. So that was that, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. They was eating some nasty shit. And if I had to do what they did, I probably would have threw that shit back up. No, not probably. I would have threw that shit back up because I just can't eat no nasty shit. Not at this point in my life. But y'all, the episode was good. I like how they give us, they give us fights, but they also give us, competition, the games. They let us see all that. So, I like Zodiac House. Zodiac House, I've been rocking with it. And y'all, that's all I got to say. I do thank y'all for tuning in to The Early Way. And if you haven't, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch y'all next time.